Good people, welcome to my vlog. Today, let's see what kind of work is behind the scenes before we go to the gigs, before we go and shine. Hey, how do we prepare all the batteries so that all our mics do not die midway through the gig or through an event? So that's the two bags that I use to store all those tiny things like your mic antennas and the batteries, and also the lapel microphones, the ones that go on the shirt, those ones that are very popular in pastors. So you have your power cables there that you have to prepare, and then you make sure that you tie all your cables one by one. You don't want any cable to be marrying another one inside your box. You're gonna be in so much chaos when you get to the event. It's very important for you to do this early before you get to the client's venue, because it also feels a bit embarrassing if you do all of this that I'm doing in front of the client. If something goes wrong, I think they might even say, what did you expect? That guy you saw was only clearing his cables, and this really takes time, guys, as well. It takes time. So if you're gonna get to a gig, you don't even have time to accommodate for mistakes. Imagine you are scrambling through like thousands of cables. You take too much time, and then only to find out at the end, when you have maybe 15 minutes left, that you forgot a very important cable. For instance, a USB cable, the printer USB cable for your PC, maybe to plug onto your digital mixer. You are in so much chaos, then you can't achieve most of the things. And as you can see, I have different kinds of cables. Like some have pins, some have like those round connectors, which are called XLRs. And XLRs are very popular in audio setups, because I think they are very, very stable, because of their 3 pins and their round outside material on the pins, because they can hold really nice and they are balanced. I will do another video, trust, maybe going a little bit deeper, and I'll do some research and share with you guys what a balanced connection is. But as you can see, I'm just going through my stuff. Oh, look at that power cable. It has duct tape on it. So duct tape, most of the time we use it if maybe we are in a setup that is using that maybe we have maybe a tile at the bottom, on the floor, or maybe we are going to run cables in a very high traffic area, like maybe where people pass by the door and stuff like that. Then you use duct tape to just tie down your cables, make them stick to the floor. So you see the guys that were using those cables, the previous gig did not quite clear the duct tape from the power cable. Then I have to struggle, not really struggle, but do my part and prep for them, prep for the next guys who will be using the equipment. Sometimes when you do your tear down, you are tired, you are frustrated, maybe the gig went overboard, and then you don't have a choice but to somehow take shortcuts on other things. Sometimes I don't blame them, because I've done this thing before as well. But because I mostly enjoy working from the house, and I'm like, no, bring all your cables, I'll sort them out for you guys. One power cable one side, patch cables one side, and then power cables one side. Then I just put them in a certain order inside the box. Then that's primarily what we have to do week in, week out. Every time after a gig, you have to go through all of this scrambling, so that when you get to a gig, it's just almost close to plug and play. That's what it takes. For me, I like to do mixtapes, I like to DJ, I like to perform, and the knowledge that I have with cabling and all of these sophisticated things for sound, it helps me a lot, and it helps me to help sound engineers to help me. You see what I did there? It helps me to help sound engineers to help me. sometimes I can even hear if I'm singing off of a low quality cable. Then I can be like, "Aish, me bro, I have a few cables in my car or something, or in my gear. Can I maybe give one XLR that you can patch onto my microphone or something like that?" As you can see, that the most cable that appears in my video is the XLR cable. I think many people know it as the microphone cable, and they usually come in lengths of 10 meters, 20 meters, and now they are also used for connecting speakers on the output mix of mixers to speakers. They are not only used for inputs. So that's me there, and I'm at my happiest moment when I do this thing, because I know how we are going to shine at the next booking when this thing is done beforehand. Otherwise, if I do this, or if I go to a booking without having done this before, I feel a bit out of it. I mean, I feel unprepared. Sometimes I can't even sleep at night. I just stay awake while wondering if I have everything. But if I sort out everything like that ahead of time, I am confident as well. Actually, preparing yourself for anything, because also as a sound engineer, you are practically performing. As your speakers sound crystal clear, that is your performance, and it takes this work for it to be crystal. You need to work to get that crystal clear sound. Test cables, maintain them, wipe them, make sure there isn't any, because remember guys, dust is stones, and if you don't remove it from your material, from your gear, it rubs off against the material, and it means if your material was meant to last for 10 years, it will last for less. So you must watch out for that as well. I like it, guys, when I'm in teaching mode. But this is everything that I do. The 7 days never passes without doing that. And then those you see there is adapters from our microphone receivers. The wireless microphones, they have those little devices that look like decoders. I think that's a common device that everyone can somehow relate to. A decoder. I think when I first heard of the word decoder was when we were installing DSTV decoders. See, there's something that looks like a decoder when we use wireless microphones. So those power cables were for that. Check that storage box of ours is a bit untidy, and I just did a little show off and wipe it in front of you guys. So as you can see now, I'm packing the cables, I'm done, but check the order that I'm packing the things at. I am doing XLR cables first, and then I am gonna do patch cables afterwards, then it's kettle cords following on top of XLR. There's a specific reason why I do that. It's because why are you running to run signal cables before you sort out your power? I mean, the speakers or your mixer are not on yet. So even if, let's say for instance, you run a signal cable only to find that your power cable can't reach where you've located your speaker, that's a bummer. So, and then that is why I have my power cables come afterwards. Once everything is on, because that is your determining factor. Some stuff like XLR cables you can join, and then extensions, they're the first thing that you see, because the main thing that you need to find as a sound engineer is where is the power. That's me, guys, from Tint, doing my thing there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you guys next time.